Today, we'll tell the story of a man who adopted the selfless, hard-working mantra of his mother and used it to transform lives through philanthropy, community service, and charitable giving, aimed at empowering the next generation of athletes. The theme of this story is Pay It Forward. Let's dive in. Thomas Graham's story begins on Underwood Street in Washington, D.C., where he was raised by his mother, Olive C. Graham, a nurse who worked tirelessly to give her son a chance at success. Thomas carried that spirit through St. John's College High School and the University of Tampa, where he excelled as a student and record-setting soccer player. After playing professionally and coaching, Graham would go on to build a 30-year career at PEPCO, rising to region president. He also founded a $450,000 scholarship in his mother's name at the University of Tampa. Golf also became a tool for leadership and connection. Through Woodmore Country Club, he met Jairus Bolding, president of Excel Golf, a nonprofit mentoring youth and teaching the game of golf. Graham supported Excel's growth and funded scholarships. One recipient, Emma Coich, earned Excel's first award. Graham expanded it to $8,000 annually, nearly double what it was before. Now studying finance, Emma dreams of launching a youth golf program in Kenya and inspiring Black girls in the sport. From Olive's sacrifice to Thomas's legacy and Emma's vision, this story is a story of service, impact, and paying blessings forward to the next generation. Now, let's hear their voices. 1% of the Professional Golfers Association's members are Black, according to Golf Digest. Participation is equally low in predominantly Black youth communities. For example, in Detroit, a majority Black city, only 50 out of 14,000 high school students play golf, according to an Associated Press article. That's less than 0.4%. In Prince George's County, Maryland, Excel Golf, a nonprofit youth training organization, is striving to reverse that trend.
There's so many things that you can learn in the game of golf that relates to business. Honesty, integrity. Golf is, I think that's the biggest part of golf is integrity, because people can cheat all day long and they can write down scores that they don't have. But we make sure we tell our kids, hey, be honest, show integrity, show sportsmanship, show maturity. These are things that you can't necessarily learn on a team sport. We're doing big things here with Excel Golf, and we want every kid in this county to have an opportunity to play this game and to play it in an affordable way. We don't want to have to worry about a parent saying, I can't afford clubs. We have clubs. I don't want a parent saying, I can't make it to the golf course. We can figure out how to get your kid there. I don't want a parent to say, well, it's just too expensive.
Local supporters share that mission.
If there's something that really catches my attention, it's giving back, and it's not forgetting where I came from, and it's being able to help those that may not be in as good a position as I am.
This story starts from downtown Washington, D.C., where one Black executive sought to change lives through golf. Thomas Graham embodies Excel's mission, opening doors for kids and asking them to one day do the same for others. His contributions speak for themselves, but his story adds more weight to his selfless acts. Share a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Born and raised in Washington, D.C. Went to St. John's College High School. Raised in a single-family household. 1200 block of Underwood Street Northwest. Went to school at the University of Tampa, where I played soccer as a business major. Went on from there. Played professionally in Jacksonville, Florida. Came back from Jacksonville, coached at Georgetown University, soccer for 19 years. If there's something that really catches my attention, it's giving back, and it's not forgetting where I came from, and it's being able to help those that may not be in as good a position as I am. Everything was like hard work. I mean, how can you look at your mother, work 2 jobs to get you to school and get you a quality education, and then get to the workforce and not want to work hard? Growing up in D.C., the basketball court was the trash can in the alley between Van Buren and Underwood. I had my friend Gerald Best. We'd go out every day in the alley. We do punt, pass, and kick competitions. We do baseball. We talk one of the other kids into being the catcher so we don't have to run after the ball the whole time after every pitch. We did everything in that alley. And that was probably during the time that I first started playing golf to some degree. And my neighbor down the street, Mr. Thompson, had a set of golf clubs, and he gave them to my mother. And he said, give them to Tommy. But to be a professional athlete, that is your career. That is what you do. It's more than just seeing someone play, on an afternoon. It is everything leading up to that. It's everything you don't see. It's kind of the discipline that's instilled in you. It's the focus that you have to have, being able to stay locked in, for that period of time, for longer periods of time than most. So when you get to golf, I think it's the intensity. I think it's the discipline. But more than that, I think it's just the values that it teaches you. And I always say, if someone cheats you in golf, they're going to cheat you in business.
Through the game of golf, he continues to mentor, build community, and break barriers for the next generation of leaders. But don't take my word for it. Leah Cunningham, general manager at Woodmore Country Club, speaks highly of Excel, highlighting the program's value as the exclusive youth training program for the country club.
Yes, my name is Leah Cunningham. I am the general manager here at Woodmore Country Club. I've been here for about a year. I was intrigued by the program. Like I said, in the company, we don't typically use outside companies to run internal programs. Essentially, we utilize Excel Golf for our youth golf program. It's what we market to new members, current members, a way to get their children, grandchildren into golf, interested in golf, just even being exposed to it. You can come to the club and not interact with golf or be on the course at all, come to the pool or dining room. So the exposure to golf, no matter the age, I think was the best part. So I enjoy Excel being here. I want to promote them more. Talking with them, seeing them, all the coaches. I think they appeal to every age. Like I said.
Thomas came into contact with Excel through the Woodmore Country Club. Here, he met the man that leads the organization today. Graham partnered with Jairus Bolding, Excel Golf's current president. Bolding left a 23-year federal career to mentor kids and grow the program.
I learned how to play golf when I was in high school. And when I mean learn, it was just me going out with my friends or going out with my dad to learn how to play the game. And from there, I just kind of fell in love with it. My dad introduced me to Coach Sandy, who's one of our coaches here. He's the golf director, and he connected us with the program. And when I saw the program firsthand, and me as a parent, I got to experience, it's like, man, what my son was able to learn in just about a year, from never being able to swing a golf club to being able to qualify for a national tournament down in Florida, was just remarkable. And I'm a parent that's really hard to just sit on the sidelines. I have to get involved because, to be honest, I just feel like I'm here to serve. So wherever I can serve and add value, that's what I want to do. So got involved with the program, just putting tee markers out on the golf course if we had a little tournament, or helping kids with their grip and stance and posture, just kind of the foundations of the game. And then from there, the ideas started to flow, and I started to talk to the founder and the golf director, like, hey, do you guys have a social media page? And I'm like, no, we don't. I was like, all right, I think we need to make one. Let's update your logo to be more youthful, be more engaging, and I was able to help with that. And from that perspective, they were like, do you want to be the president of the organization? I was like, I don't know what that means, what does that look like, but just know that I'm here to help you guys serve as much as I can. From there, we were able to help kids get scholarships to college. We've been able to put on golf events. We do clinics all year round now. We do a free clinic at Topgolf, which has been truly remarkable. And that's just our way to give back to the community. And then as you're here at Bowie Golf Course, this is where we kind of started, at least from my perspective, started really planning the foundation of Excel Golf, from having about 10 to 15 kids a summer to now we're almost about at 120 kids this summer. So we've almost like tripled, 5 times, 6x is what we normally have, but it's because the parents really see the value in the program.
Thomas Graham, Jairus Bolding, and Excel have changed many lives for young golfers. One such story comes from Emma Kowich, a young lady who attended college on an $8,000 scholarship courtesy of Mr. Graham and Excel Golf. She now plays at the University of Maryland Eastern Shore. You know, what your personal journey is towards like athletics in college, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I've been athletic all my life. My parents are both athletic. My dad's an Olympian, my mom's a marathon runner. So, you know, I've always had that athletic blood in my body. And when I was growing up, I kind of switched between different sports here and there, but the one sport that really stuck with me was golf. It's something that me, my brothers, and my dad, all of the siblings and my dad, we would go to the course together and just swing and have fun, and it was something that we used to bond with each other. I would drive maybe an hour and a half to DC every Sunday to go practice in a church in the winter. And while most people would find that much less than glamorous, and I found that place as a safe space to be around people that I knew and like-minded people, in a place where I could learn and grow and start building the foundation for my future. Golf is such a lucrative sport. I mean, there are so many scholarships out there. There are so many networking opportunities. They call golf the business sport, right? And how are we supposed to be on that same playing field if we don't know that language, if we can't speak that language of golf, right? And I know, as a finance major, as someone who's involved in the business world, as a young kid going into college, there are costs, there are opportunities that are out there that I wouldn't have been able to find without golf. And Excel is doing such a unique thing by bringing together so many youth from so many backgrounds, and just introducing community after community after community to all these opportunities. I mean, I cannot count how many times I've been called up, hey, do you want to come to this charity event? You can meet a couple people.
What I really remember is the young lady, and when she received her scholarship, and kind of the way she lit up. And it was like biggest thing that ever happened to her in her life, it felt like, when I looked at her. But I also remember sitting there and saying, for whatever the amount of money was, it's just a 2-year. It's just, it was a couple thousand, but it was for 1 year. And so my issue has always been, you know, when you give these scholarships for 1 year, what do they do in year 2, 3, and 4?
Right.
And so at that point, I don't know if I told Jairus, I told Mary, I said, you know, whatever that is, you know, whoever wants to join me with this is what I'm putting up, and maybe someone put something up. And then I said, well, I'll do the rest for the 4 years. I'm doing it for you, and don't forget.
Yeah.
I don't want you to forget, because when you see someone that you can help, I need you to do the same thing for them. I don't want anything back. I don't need anything back. I don't need a certificate. I don't need an award. I don't need any of those things. I just need you to appreciate what just happened. Remember that and touch someone else.
Pay it forward.
Yeah.
That's the title of the project. See how that tied together?
There you go.
Pay it forward.
Pay it forward.
That's amazing.